I loved how every time he would come down and see me, we would just get back from the movies or eating, and he would stay over at my house and talk to my family for hours or just hang out and chill with everyone. My dad and I were very close, and he was a good listener too. Like if I didn't want to talk because maybe I was having a rough day, he would make me talk anyway. Said it's better to let it out than keep it in. My dad and I talked about a lot of things, and I honestly don't think that there was a one thing that we didn't talk about. After spending a day together, Dad would always stay over, and him and my family would tell me stories of before I was born and when I was little and all kinds of things. He would even say how spoiled I was growing up. That's another thing I always loved. Even though my mom and dad had been divorced since I was little, they didn't let that stop them from being friends with each other and my family. I remember when I was about 10, I think we were in the car on our way somewhere, and we were playing the pinch poke you owe me a Coke game, which we played all the time. Then he got all serious and he asked me, "Lori, when am I going to find a girl just as amazing as you?" And I thought about it and I told him, "Daddy, you can't find anyone like me at all because I'm one of a kind." Then one day my dad reminded me about it, saying last year during the summer, he said, "You remember that time in the car I asked you if I would ever find someone like you?" I nodded and he told me he had finally found someone like me. And I believe he did. And he married her and they were very happy together. She's an amazing person. This past year, my dad was the happiest I'd ever seen him in a long time, and I'm grateful to her for that.
I'm very good friends, over 20 years. I got to know Tim's wives and children throughout the years. Tim was an energetic and outgoing all the time. You know the saying of an optimist and a pessimist. The pessimist, the glass is half empty. The optimist, the glass is half full. Well, Tim would look at an empty glass, an empty one, and tell you it was full. That's how much an optimist Tim was. And yes, he was an I-can-do person. He was a good friend when I needed someone to talk to, and vice versa. When he joined the Army in 2004, I told him I was proud of him. And over the years, I could tell he loved being in the Army. It meant everything to him. Tim embodied the spirit of Taekwondo in the Army. Courtesy, loyalty, respect, honor, integrity, self-control, and bravery. I love you, my friend. I will miss you, Tim. I know there is a special place in heaven for heroes like you. My prayers go out to Tim's family and friends. We are one and the same. I will close by saying the 88th oath, as we say at the end of class, until we meet again. If there are any other past students or members of the ATA in the audience, please join me in the closing oath. I shall live with perseverance in the spirit of Taekwondo, have honored with others, and integrity in myself, and self-control of my actions. I'll miss you, Tim.
At this time, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here tonight. I don't know if this is the closure of it all, but I want to thank each and every one of you that has showed honor and respect at this place tonight. God bless you all.
Cousin of Tim Owens. Anthony, when was the last time you saw Tim?
Tim came on leave probably about 5 months ago, and helped me with some stuff. I didn't get to see him a lot, but I did get to see him a little bit.
Tell me your favorite memory of Tim.
My favorite memory of Tim was whenever me and him, he just got his license, just got his first car, and we took a cruise. We didn't want to hang out with the parents, so we took a cruise, and we were going down the road, and he had me hang out the window and smack the weeds as he was going down the road. and he hit gravel, and we spun the car, and he wrecked the car with me hanging out the window, and he got cited for the speeding or something, and he took it to court and beat it. It was crazy that he wrecked the car with me hanging out the window. I was shocked at the time. But we have a lot of memories. We went to Pikes Peak in Colorado, and we raced up there. We could barely breathe, but we were in Taekwondo for years together, and we went to tournaments and world championships, and we have so many trophies together and plenty of great memories. And he was an amazing man.